I believe that talking to me can be scary. Let me turn this up so I can hear me. This is pretty. See, can I hear myself better? Yeah. um, I don't think like most of you. Not at all. I don't really care what other people are doing. Um, I wish I could save all of you, but how can I save you when I don't even know what your issue is or if you have an issue? To me, in my opinion, most people have problems that they can't express. You don't know how to convey to others what your issues are. So you may have an issue with me, but I don't know what it is. I try my best not to generalize and put everyone in a box. I can say all women are this or all men are that. But I know that regardless of how similar we are in certain things, we are all individuals. And most people have self-interest first. So you're doing what's beneficial for you, just like I should do what's beneficial for me. And no matter what people say, that when people say they care about you more than they care about themselves, I don't really believe that, because if you cared about me more than you cared about you, then when I ask you to do something I want you to do, as long as it's not harmful, you would do it. But most people won't, because it's not beneficial to them. So I believe, this is a belief, it's not a fact. Everybody tries to justify their reason for why they do what they do to themselves. And of course, to you, whatever you do is logical. To me, it can be illogical, but what I think matters not, as long as it makes sense to you. I will always say, and this is really not to bash people, but I find a lot of people to be stupid, absolutely stupid, meaning you haven't thought about what you're doing, and then you can't explain it. So that's what makes you stupid. Or I can tell you, I'm lazy, I don't want to do this, or I find this fun, or I was angry about this situation, so I don't want to partake in it anymore. Some simple things that most people, because they don't want to seem weak. I don't care if the whole world thought I was weak. I really don't care if the whole world thought I was stupid, because I'm extremely such. All I am about is peace and happiness first. Have the most fun as possible. I want to have as much fun as I can without hurting other people. I don't know if other people think like that, but that's how I think. And doing things with other people is not always fun for me. It can be fun. It can be awesome. However, if I find being around you not to be that enjoyable, then I'm going to avoid you, because I just want to have fun. Different people see different things as fun. You may see bike riding or shopping as fun. Great. I like hugs and kisses. That's extremely fun. And bouncing the basketball, lifting weights, and having interesting conversations. That's fun for me. However, in conversation, I want to stay away from a lot of negative topics, because it's not always interesting. I am not saying we can't discuss it, but if every single conversation is about the bad things or the wrong things people do, you start dwelling on them. And I'm more about let's dwell on what people do that's correct, because we all make mistakes. In my life, what I'm focused on right now is I have to declutter. I have too much of stuff. Shirts, pants, socks, just stuff. Don't need it. Shoes. And I have to tell myself it's not practical. I mean, I have so much casual clothes, but I don't have a lot of professional, because I don't have to dress professional. I guess what we consider grown up all the time. So I just dress how I want to dress, but is it always appropriate how I dress? Yeah, but I'm not a studier of fashion. Not like that. I just buy what I like, and it's comfortable, simple. So I think, just listening to other people and how they want to interact and who they want to congregate and socialize with, I'm different. I just like peace. I'm not trying to force you to do anything that you don't want to do. I don't want you to think like me. If I want to watch anime and you don't, I'm great with that. If you want to go walking and shopping, I'm great with that. If you want to travel, that's to each their own, whatever's fun for you. For me, I just want to bring value. I want to bring value to the world. I don't have all the answers. And I don't know how you're living, what is right, what is wrong, what is your motivation. I'm always motivated by interesting dialogue. However, I don't find most conversations that I could join in to be interesting to me. That's, I guess that's the opposite. That's the counterpoint to my enjoying conversation, is that even though I enjoy engaging in conversation, most people don't motivate me to want to converse with them. And I enjoy opinion. I enjoy hearing other people's thoughts. However, it's like most people can't first just answer a question, and the second they can't take their emotions out to express themselves. I'm not saying that you should not have emotions, but okay, I can talk about all type of things. Let's say somebody likes a certain activity. I can say I don't like that activity, and let me tell you why. Or for instance, I have a lot of friends that like to see gross things. It doesn't turn me off, but I'm not attracted to that. And I can say, I don't know, I just don't like to see anyone deal with pain. Really, it doesn't motivate me. I'm not saying that you can't. Pain is not real. If we're all going to cut ourselves or somebody's going to be injured, it happens. But I don't want to see that. I want to see pleasure. Some people find pleasure in pain. I don't. But if you like to receive it or give it, it's on you. If you're a sadist or a masochist, by all means, indulge in your pleasures. But I really wish I could converse with more people openly and just ask them questions, because I'm like, oh, interesting. However, most people can't tell you why they feel the way they feel. Most people have been programmed. So they'll speak about morals and ethics and beliefs in what they've been taught from a book that somebody else wrote, or they believe it was divinely inspired, that, either you accept or you don't. It's like you got to accept what scientists before you have said. If you can't test it or prove it, then you either believe or you don't. So I just find a lot of conversations, it's like a lot of people believe that parents should help their children. But do they have to? If you don't force them, do they owe their children that? Do you really? That's a moral thing. But it's not like my hand is connected to my arm. No matter what, as long as it's connected to me, it has to follow my orders. But if I cut my hand off, which is absolutely gross, but it's not connected to me, then I can't control my hand. So I say this in essence: if people, no matter how much you think you can control, the people are always free, because they can do what they want to do. Either they choose to acquiesce or comply, or they don't. And there's nothing you can do about it. You can chain somebody, you can torture them, but in their mind, they're always free to do what they want to do. And I think that is where conflict arises, because most people really want to control other people. I don't want to control you. Do you? Just let me do me. And you can't shame me, and you can't guilt me. You think you can try, but I'm going to forget what you say in 3 seconds. I'll go into my own compartment in my mind and forget about it. I mean, you can bring me out for a second, but I'm going to just hop right back in. You're slapping me in my face, and I'm thinking about big butts. Or I'm biting my cheek and thinking about that pain instead of the other pain. You can do that. Some people can't, but hey, you want to test me out? It is what it is. You can release, you can. It's all a mind thing. But I don't have the answers, and I'm not the most wise, so don't listen to me. And I think that's what I'm always laughing at people, because everybody has the answers to. This is what men want. This is what, listen, this is a nature. No, it's not. It's what you feel. And we don't all have the same feelings. I enjoy being left alone. I enjoy doing what I want to do. I enjoy people, but if they want to go right, I don't get envious and like, Millie left me. I don't care. It's all good. I'm going to do me regardless. As long as I'm enjoying myself. I'm selfish. I'm doing me. Do you? That's the problem. You think people owe you stuff, and people really don't owe you anything. People don't have to say hello. People don't have to care about you. You hope they do. And if you want people to care about you, maybe you should care about other people, which I try to do. However, I can't force people to love me. I mean, no matter what I say, no one is obligated to say that Charles is the best, even though I think that. I may think I'm one of the most cool, non-selfish people on the planet. But see, yeah, this is a kind of. I think a lot of people don't think that. So I think that, and I wish other people did. I can't make other people think that. Anyway, I'm just testing this mic out. Hopefully, it sounds well. If it doesn't, what I'm saying is probably not interesting. I wish more people just said what they really thought or what they are really thinking, but most people will not because they want the fantasy. They want what you. They want you to think about them, I guess, in a branding way. Their image, your perceptions of them to be different. I want you to perceive the me that I am. I think I'm awesome. I wish that you thought that. But if you don't, I can accept it. It is what it is. Anyway, I'm done. And, it's cool listening to myself with these headphones on. All right, I'm done. Have a great one.